Clark and Skipper here, Small Boat Restoration. Just a quick video on how our shop is laid out, or how we laid it out this time. Kind of tried to go with the flow, looking at items, sequence of how we use them and when we use them. But some of the items we use a lot here at the front of the shop, we've got the vacuum system with the dust deputy and the ladder and these little fold-out tables. This one ladder doesn't normally stay in here, this step ladder, because we can roll those outside and use them outside, and try not to fill the shop up with too much dust, because we know that upsets Richard and Doug. But the sequence is kind of from start with concepts up here. So we've got plans and patterns, and a clipboard to take notes on, and then we go down kind of flowing left to right. We start with tools that we use to cut things apart on the workbench here. We've also got our two tool trolleys, port and starboard, that we can roll around to wherever the workpiece is, and do what we need to do with those. So down there we've got saws and jigsaws to cut things apart. Then we start putting things back together. We've got the drills, and then after that the sanders to start with the finishing. And down here some of the larger tools that we don't get to that often kind of get stuffed back in the corner. You can see we've got the compound bevel miter saw, drill press, bandsaw, planer, and a portable table saw. I'll spin you back up around to the top here. Some of the smaller hand tools get put up on the top shelf there, a little higher than we had them in the last shop. We've got other hand tools over here, and some battery chargers. Some of the cleanup items for the shop. I'll spin back around to the right now. So we ended up over here with sanding, getting surfaces prepped for fairing and paint, and that's what we come to back in the corner over here for tapes and paints and adhesives and sealants. So got a few more specialty tools hidden in the back. Here's our paint, or coatings bucket, we'll call it, paints and varnishes. A few more hand tools. This big tackle box has rigging items, so that's when we get to the sequence where we're trying to get the boat rigged for rowing or sailing or paddling, whatever we're up to. And then on the top, got our line kit with all the items we need in there to make rope into line for the boats. And then the rest up top is kind of just storage for larger patterns. Over here's the plywood wall. We don't usually keep a whole lot of extra material around. And then spin you back around the rest of the way to kind of the electrical center, chargers and extension cords. Nutshell pram we're working on. We've got pretty much everything's on wheels. This big finishing dolly has a strong back on top of it right now, 16 feet long. And here's the little pram we're working on. And next up for us in the sequence on the pram is to butcher this 14-foot piece of mahogany. Hopefully out of the 14 feet I'll be able to get at least 4 small quarter knees. So that's kind of the layout of how we've got it. It's been working pretty good. Like I say, for us in a smaller shop, portability is the key, rollability, and having these tables that fold up and get out of the way. They're lightweight. We can unfold them, need them when we need them, and then we can go turn wood into sawdust. Looks like it's raining here, so I think we'll go inside for a bit, see what's up for dinner. That about does it.